All right. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joy. So I'm probably going to go ahead and put on my jacket right now while I can because the wind is actually blowing like kind of hard where I'm at. And I just want to make sure I stay nice and cool. You guys know what I mean? So, anyway, welcome to another video here at Live Narc Free. I'm super excited that you guys are tuning in to my page and channel. Very excited to have you all. Thank y'all for coming in the room. Please give the video a like, share, and a subscription. I do have my new sugar scrub. I'm going to show it to you guys. So make sure that you do stay tuned. So that way you can learn more about how you can get yours and you can enjoy, the new natural body sugar scrub that I have, and you can add it to your self-care regimen. You can add it to your skincare regimen, and just treat yourself, right? Why not? So anyway, you guys, again, if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, hey. So again, today I kind of just wanted to address a comment that I did get, and you guys, please feel free to continue to keep leaving me comments, likes, shares, subscriptions. The wind is really blowing so hard, you guys. I'm like, oh my god, it's cold, but it's not like cold. It's just like it's the wind. You guys get me? So, all right. So I kind of want to go ahead and get into this comment that I got, and it was interesting. I really liked it a lot. Um, Basically, just give me 1 second here. I thought I had it pulled up, but yeah. And make sure that you guys are following me on Instagram, LinkedIn. Um, where else? I think that Twitter as well. So make sure that you guys are following me on there. I wasn't expecting the wind to be this you know, kind of windy. So it's kind of different out here, especially where I'm at. Or I guess so harsh or, so thick. The wind is really kind of blowing. Okay, so yeah, the person was just saying that let's see here. Yeah, see how it's just blowing? Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. And I hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's almost Christmas time. Do you guys have any plans for Christmas? Any of my followers, you guys planning any vacations? Are you just going to be chilling at home, making some dinner? Or are you guys going to be by yourself for the holidays? You guys have any plans for the New Year's? Ooh, my hair is just blowing and doing its own thing. Let me see here. So let me go ahead. Let's see. So basically, the person, let's pull it up. My system is just going slightly slow with my laptop anyways, or it could just be the internet where I'm at. But okay, so we did that one already. Now I wanted to respond to this one. So this one, it looks like it came off of a video that so it said narcissistic parents and in-laws will set you up to fail in life. They will give you bad advice, and that's unfortunately it's true, but it is sad, right? We would not expect now, because the thing is a lot of us, we don't know that they're narcissists. Like, we're just thinking that they're regular and normal parents, but if you're dealing with narcissistic parents, 9 times out of 10, yes, they're going to set you up to fail in life. And yes, they're going to give you bad advice, because remember, you guys, when it comes to dealing with narcissistic parents, they're all about power, competition, and control, right? They don't want to see you do good, because a lot of them are very unfulfilled in life, very unhappy, very miserable. So in their mind, they were like, well, why would I want my son or my daughter to be happy and I'm not happy? You get what I'm saying? So that's the type of mentality when it comes to dealing with narcissistic parents. So that's just something that you guys want to be mindful of, right? But yeah, basically, the person just said it looks like my previous wife comes from a narcissistic family, and we grew up together from school, but slowly she changed and became same like them. Yeah. And that's a common thing. That's why I always recommend, like I said, I never tell anybody what to do, But I always recommend, if you have some signs, or maybe your gut, your intuition is saying like, hey, maybe my parents might be a narcissist. Something is not right. I feel uncomfortable. I feel like something is off. I feel that I'm not good enough, or I feel like, they're always putting me down, they're always criticizing me, nothing I ever do is right. Maybe you feel like you're walking on eggshells. A lot of times it could be, your parents are narcissists. And the thing is what which I always tell people is, it's really up to you. Like, some people choose to be around their narcissistic parents even though they know that they're a narcissist. Now, it could be because, maybe that person is dependent on them in some way. It could also be like, maybe you work for your narcissistic parent. Like, you have some people that have that sort of dynamic, or it could be you're reliant on them financially, or, they're helping you out in some way. Maybe they're paying your rent. Maybe it could be like, they're doing something, and in return they could be getting something from you, because you guys know that narcissists are codependent, right? So, in turn they kind of turn you again just like them, so they become codependent on you and you become codependent on them. So, the narcissist could say like, hey, I need you, son or daughter, because maybe they might need you to go run grocery errands, or they might need you to go to get their pharmacy stuff, or they might need you to move something in their house, or maybe they might need you to fix something in their house, or something like that, where it's like you feel needed and the narcissist feels needed. So it's like it works out in a way where, eventually it's going to be the highs and lows, because you guys know narcissists can never truly be satisfied. They can never truly be happy. It's just because that's just what it is. Like, it has nothing to do with you or anything like that. That's just a narc, and that's just the situation at hand. But this is, again, I recommend, if you know that your parents are narcissists, it's always good. I'm not saying to cut your parents off completely. Like, again, I'm not telling anybody what to do, but maybe you want to create some space. Maybe you want to create some distance. Maybe you want to kind of create some boundaries. Maybe you might want to learn how to say no at times, because I know sometimes, even me myself, being a former people pleaser, being a former doormat, being a former um, yeah, like doormat, people pleaser, and a pushover, recovering from that, you could want to like please the narcissist, right? At your own detriment, at your own, demise. You get what I'm saying? Because the thing is, it's like you could be looking for approval from this narcissist, because maybe you felt rejected as a child, you felt abandoned, you felt betrayed, or you felt just unloved or unaccepted or unwanted, by your narcissistic parents. And so now you could be trying to make up for that now. And at this point in time, you're willing to do anything and everything just to get the attention of your parent, or just to get the love that maybe you never got when you were a parent. So, you just want to make sure that you can, remember like, hey, like, it's okay for me to say no sometimes. Like, if my parent is mad at me, that's fine. Like, as long as you're not disrespecting your parent, as long as you're not being, what's the word, like, this, as I said, disrespectful, disappointing them in some way. Well, I guess you, in their mind, they may feel like you're disappointing them, but as long as you're not just doing something that you wouldn't be proud of, right? Or as long as you're not harming them, right? As long as you're not abusing them or mistreating them, you get me? So that can be a way in which you can be mindful of how in which, you're able to set those boundaries, right? Because I think I covered, even on the previous video, the person was just saying like they didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, right? They didn't want to get anyone upset. They didn't want to make anybody mad. But sometimes you have to think about your feelings too, right? Now, like, giving you an example, let's say your narcissistic parent is like, hey, son or daughter, can you go and run this errand for me, right? Now, maybe you have a plan. Maybe you have something that you're doing. Now, if you don't have anything that you're doing, I get it. Yeah, maybe that's fine. Like, do what you got to do. But if you have plans, you have things set up, and maybe you're used to being like, yes, 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 yes. And out of nowhere, you say no. Just understand that, of course, yeah, your narcissistic parent is going to get upset. They're probably going to want to punish you. and they're probably going to want to isolate you, right? And try to teach you a lesson. So that's just something to be mindful of. So you kind of want to start to train your narcissistic parent and say, hey, you know what? I have my own life. You have your own life. And I know you may not like it, but this is what's best for me. And I still love you. I still respect you. But, there just needs to be boundaries, because you guys know when it comes to dealing with narcissistic parents or just narcissistic partners or associates, other distant family members or relatives, there's no boundaries. There's no privacy, right? Everything is, excuse me, it's kind of like out there in the opening. And it's also to where I want to actually get a little drop here, because this wind is blowing so hard, and I'm just trying to make sure I keep myself healthy. Y'all know what I mean? So I'm gonna get me a little haul just to be on the safe side. But anyways, you guys, I'm always just trying to, do all that good stuff. And then also maybe I might drink some tea too, because this wind is blowing like so hard, you guys. It's blowing like crazy. So anyway, so yeah, that's that. And then as far as and the reason why we want to create this space, the reason why we want to create this distance, and even it could be to the point where you actually move out. Like you're able to handle all of your responsibilities on your own now. Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, you may have to rely on the narcissist for something. I get it, because that was me many years ago. I had to rely on my aunt. She used to pay my phone bill. I used to live with her for 5 years, and I was pretty much her dependent at the point in time. But there was a point where I said, okay, you know what? I thank you for what you've done for me, but I'm ready, and I want to go out there and I want to like be an adult. You get what I'm saying? But we know the narcissists, what they will do is they will use fear, guilt, and obligation to deter you from being independent from them, because remember, they're codependent on you. You may not realize it, but something feels off, and that's what it is. They're using you, right? And so I know that's kind of like sad to hear. Nobody wants to hear like, hey, my parent is using me, or my parent is taking advantage of me, and my parent is trying to block me from living my life, or my parent doesn't want me, quote unquote, to outdo them, or my parent doesn't want me to live a good life because they're miserable, or my parent doesn't want to see me happy because they're not happy, or you get what I'm saying? Or my parent doesn't want me to have a successful relationship because their marriage was unsuccessful, or you get what I'm saying? So, you do have that going on. So, again, just a recommendation. And again, I'm not telling anybody what to do, but if you want to make sure that if you come from a narcissistic family dynamic or a narcissistic family household, it's always best to distance yourself as much as you can, because as I always say, when you're around these narcissistic individuals, they rub off on you. Again, their attitudes, their behaviors, the way that they think, the way that they believe about, the world, and their perspective, their perception, it rubs off on you. And if you're not aware of it, or if you don't like kind of catch on, or you just like, oh, this is a normal thing, you will become like them, you guys. And that's what I don't want you to do, because it's like we already have enough narcissists out there, so we don't need more mini narcs and more people that are, mimicking the narcissist behavior. You get what I'm saying? So the less narcissists we have, the better the world would be, right? So it like I said, it just all starts with, just standing up for yourself. I know it could be scary, you guys. I know it could be frightening. Again, like I said, I know you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, and you're not. Like, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this channel, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You want everyone to be happy. You wish well on everybody. You just want everyone to do good, right? But at the end of the day, it's good to be like that, but at the same time, you have to be able to know your limits. Like I said, know your boundaries, and know when to say no, or know when to say not right now, or okay, say maybe another time. Or if somebody's trying to dig in and gather information on you, say, hey, you know what, I don't want to talk about that, or hey, you know what, let's not discuss that, right? You get what I'm saying? So, because that's the other thing when it comes to dealing with narcissistic parents and or in-laws, they're trying to gather information from you. So that way, because they want to find your weakness, they want to find your vulnerabilities. So that way, when they find your vulnerabilities, they can use it against you at a later time to re-traumatize you. You get me? So you know, that's something that I had to experience one on one. So, that's just something to be mindful of. But yeah, you guys, I hope that this was helpful. Let me know, give this video a like. Let me know if any of you guys watching, did you come from a narcissistic family background now? And how did that affect you? Did it make you into a narcissist? Did it make you a little bit more empathic? Or are you kind of like in the middle? Do you sometimes have narcissistic tendencies and then you're like, no, let me not be like that? You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, when you're growing up in these households, being a child and kids in general, they are like sponges. So they pick up off of everything. And sometimes they don't know how to decipher what's right and what's wrong. But, the good thing is as children get older, they will begin to know, okay, what's right, what's wrong, or who's the good parent, who's the bad parent. You guys get what I'm saying? So yeah, I hope that makes sense. But anyways, you guys, give again, like I said, give this video a like, share, and subscribe, and definitely let me know what other topics that you guys want to learn about, so that way we can continue to keep learning and healing each other and supporting one another, right? And encouraging and inspiring and motivating, because we all need it, right? Because we're all in this together. We're all healing and recovering, and it never stops. We always need to do something every day that's going to help us get us to our goals in our healing process, our healing recovery, right? So I hope that made sense, you guys. So, excuse me. So now, you guys, I'm excited to share with you my new natural body sugar scrub that I just released. I'm so excited. I kind of wanted to give you guys like a backstory on how and why I wanted to come out with this. But before I do want to show you what it looks like. And I'm gonna be actually doing some like videos where you guys can see me like putting the sugar scrub in the jar. You'll kind of see the process behind like the scenes, so you can see like, okay, see how this is all made, right? So first off, the reason why I thought of this was, for one, I use sugar scrubs myself, right? And so here is what it looks like. So if you can see, and this is the top, it has the shrink wrap on it. But this is one, it's called Joy Larkin Skincare Natural Sugar Scrub, the citrus and ginger. This one is my personal favorite. I do have some other scents that I'm going to be coming out with, but I love this one. I'm actually, because I have the sugar scrub myself, so I've been using this one in the shower. It is amazing, you guys. Amazing. I would highly recommend getting this one. You can pre-order it on my website, and what I'll do is I just need to get your address, and then I'll go ahead and ship it to you. So please feel free to order as many as you like, but definitely just give at least one a try, and if you like it, please, you guys, continue to keep purchasing it, because what I love about sugar scrub, it's a really good exfoliator, especially like if you have like dry skin or if you have rough skin. It's really good for getting rid of like, dead skin. It's also a good, just like I said, a good exfoliator, especially like, if you have like a lot of hairs and stuff, maybe like you shave often. This actually is really good to prepare you for shaving, so it doesn't irritate or inflame your skin. That's what I really like about it. And the scent is amazing too. The scent's really good, and it is good for sensitive skin too. Like I do have some scents that are unscented, because I know some people are like, hey, I don't want a scent, but I still want to enjoy it. That's fine too. Just let me know. But these are the first two scents that I'm going to start out with. I'm going to see how you guys like it. But this one is my personal favorite one, the citrus ginger. I'm actually using this one now. I have both scents, but I like both of them. I got to be honest. I like both, but the citrus ginger is my fave. But I do also have a milk and coconut also. This one is good as well, as you can see that. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. I'm like so excited about that, to share that with you all. And as I said, my skincare journey has been a challenge, I must say. I've definitely dealt with acne myself. I definitely dealt with like hyperpigmentation. I do have eczema, and definitely some acne scars that I'm actually working through right now. But I thought, like, especially when I was dealing with narcissistic abuse and even like other relationships that have kind of came upon, I really noticed like how I was not taking care of myself. And, it was like I was depressed, and, I needed something to help me to feel better about myself, and not just the feeling, but actually doing it, and, when you feel good about yourself, when you're healing yourself, that means you're taking care of yourself, meaning like your skin, your hair, your teeth, your nails, your toes. Like, you get what I'm saying? And so I found that with the sugar scrub, it was almost like I was like pampering myself. I felt very much like, oh my God, like this feels amazing. It feels good in the shower. It smells good. It leaves my skin feeling nice and smooth and soft. And I feel the difference. Like I said, if for those of you that shave and stuff like that, you will definitely notice the difference, right? So, like, for instance, like I'll read what it says. So, what you'll do, like how it works, you're going to apply to damp skin when you're in the shower in a gentle circular motion, like wherever you put the scrub. You can put the scrub anywhere on your body. I don't really recommend doing your face. I actually do have a facial scrub if you guys want to learn more about that. But this one is for like your body, but not your face, right? So this may be used from head to toe. So you can rinse off sugar, then use natural oils that stay on skin as a moisturizer. So you can use this, and then like you could do your shaving thing, and then once you're finished with your shaving, and then you can, if you have like a body oil, you can like apply that afterwards to kind of seal everything in. You get what I'm saying? Seal the moisture. And so yeah, and then again, yeah, so for shaving, rinse off the sugar and then shave, use the oils remaining. You can pat or towel dry. So but yeah, I'm really excited, and I could tell you guys, like, honestly, that when I first started using sugar scrub, like, I never even knew that there was a such thing called a sugar scrub. But I remember I kept going to Walmart, and I would buy the ones from Walmart, and I realized, I was like, oh my God, I love how this feels like after showering. It smelled good. Like I said, it felt good on my skin. And the scent, it stayed on. It was like a long lasting scent. And it just, like I said, I felt like I was being pampered. I felt like I was at the spa, and even sometimes, like, because like I do like my manicures and my pedicures, right? So sometimes I would kind of add that on where, you scrub, like you do your feet. Like sometimes if you go to the nail salon, they'll have like a sugar scrub that they use, or just a scrub in general. You can actually use that for this for that, right? That makes sense. So yeah, and so that was a pretty cool experience. And like I said, it just kind of sort of something that I added to my overall skincare regimen, my self-care, like a self-care Saturday or a self-care Sunday. Like, it was a part of like my routine. You get what I'm saying? So that's how it all came about. Like I said, it just really about me just acknowledging, like, hey, I need a day for myself. Hey, I need a day where I just kind of pamper myself, I treat myself, and I really just pay attention to my body. I pay attention to, like, how my skin is doing, and just listening to it. You get what I'm saying? And doing the things that needs to be done in order for it to feel better, look better, smell better, you know, and be better overall. So, but yeah, you guys, that's that. I'm super excited. So this one here, excuse me, is a 9 ounce. I'm actually going to have another ounce that's going to be a little bit more bigger. I'll have a 9 ounce and an 18 ounce also. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But you can go ahead and purchase your sugar scrub today. You can pre-order it. And as I said, I'll go ahead. I'll just need your address so I can go ahead and email it to you. You can get both scents if you like, or if you can get both of the same sort of scents, either or. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to share that with you guys because, again, that's just another way in which us former victims and survivors, we can continue to keep loving ourselves and valuing ourselves and investing in ourselves and knowing our worth and knowing, like, hey, we can pamper ourselves, we can treat ourselves and our bodies with respect. Like, we can, we're important. We deserve to be treated, the best. We deserve to be pampered. We deserve to be spoiled. And like I always say, no one's going to do it unless you do it for yourself, right? Now, for some of you, you might get lucky and other people can do it for you. But, if you're on this journey, like myself, there's some things that you have to do for you, and no one else is going to do it until they see you doing it. So I hope that makes sense. But anyway, like I said, get your sugar scrub. It is available. You can check out the website. I'll also link it below. That way I can go ahead and ship it to you. And also, if you guys want to reach out to me for any support sessions, if you want to inquire about my self-help books, any courses, also any topics that you guys want to learn more as far as like courses, because I do want to come out with some courses soon, some more coaching programs also. So definitely let me know, you guys, in that regards. Also, please be sure to add and join my free Facebook support group called the Healing and the Recovery Room, right? I want to say I have 50 members now, so I'm super, super, super excited. And thank you guys, everybody that's a subscriber. Thank you so much. If you guys are feeling called to, if you like the channel, you like, what we talk about, you find this helpful, insightful, or valuable, please don't hesitate to leave a donation. It is always truly appreciated, and it definitely does help with the continuation of these videos like this. Now, I do also have some other announcements that's going to be coming out, so make sure that you are subscribed to my email list. Like I said, subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date on things that are coming up in the new year. I'm super excited to share it with you all. But yes, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye.